What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Silverstorm Forge, Marvin Glassburn, Charaday Raider, Sushi Overdose, Saren G. Tiso, Data, Big Geek, Strictly Psycho, Barnard Maddox, Logan Moreau, Eric Smith, Ellie B, Ultra Chara, Amory Dunlap, Joshua Selbishka, Randy Cheney, Fall of Man 20, Sec Clark, Neck, Anthony Greisel, Garrett McKinney, Miss Chris, Arnold, Richard Black, Mr. Happy, Marshall Selden, Tack Cap, Gray Shield, and as always, I'd like to give a big shout out to our executive producers, Joshua Fix, The Gimpster 101, Bevan Brummett, and welcome our new executive producer, Vincenzo. Thank you all very much for your support. If you wish to become a YouTube member, click the join button, which is down by the subscribe button down below. And if you wish to check out our Patreon, feel free to click the link down below in the description to find out more. We'll see you there. Oops. Well, there goes the power. Yeah. Alright, open the door. Crack open some more of these. I just hate boxes. Boxes killed my parents. Nick, if I were to ask you, who is one of your, actually, I'll just come out and ask. Is James Wan one of your favorite directors?
He's at least in my top 10, horror movie directors, I would say, for sure.
Well, I mean, you love Saw, the first one, especially. You liked The Conjuring. Did you see the second one? Okay.
There's one series of movies, though, that I think is so freaking, back and forth and hit or miss, and hard to remember what the fuck happened in which one. Because there's so many movies in this, series of movies that are just, spin-offs and shit, but they're still technically part of the main story at the same time, too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
James Wan didn't direct all of them,
No, but there are some that are good.
Yeah, I mean, I liked several of them. It's just hard to remember, what each one is for sure.
So, okay. So, let's look at the Conjuring, the Conjuring
I never watched
universe.
Oh, wait, that's the new one, okay.
Yeah, this is the new one.
Devil Made Me Do It. Okay.
Yeah, the new one, Devil Made Me Do It. Let's see. Spin-offs, Legacy, here we go. Franchise, the Conjuring universe. So we have the main Conjuring movies, the first two, and then now the newest one, The Devil Made Me Do It.
I never watched Annabelle, but I heard it sucked.
The first one does suck.
Creation
is awesome. Yeah. Annabelle Comes Home.
I don't remember if I watched that or not.
Annabelle Comes Home is pretty much I'll just say it. It's sort of like The Conjuring meets it takes place within the home of Ed and Lorraine Warren. It's basically goes back to their home. The Nun, I did not see.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, actually. The
Curse of La Llorona.
Never saw that.
Heard it was all right. I never saw it. Critical response.
Yeah, I didn't even realize until more recently that The Curse of La Llorona was actually in this universe. I had only ever seen the name of it on Netflix or whatever it was on.
As you can see here, the feature films, they actually have a timetable when these all took place. The Nun in 1952, Annabelle Creation 55, Annabelle in 67, The Conjuring in 71, Annabelle Comes Home in 72, Curse of La Llorona in 73, Conjuring 2 in 77, and now we are entering the 80s with The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. And
so you could actually go back and watch these chronologically if you wanted to.
Yeah, and I'm worried because so he co-wrote the screenplay of The Conjuring 2 with James Wan, and he also co-wrote Aquaman with James Wan, and he's also co-writing the story of Aquaman 2 with Jason Momoa. Cool. Okay, that's nice. But first off, let me just say this. The Conjuring, this one's not being directed by James Wan. Instead, this one's being directed by Michael Chaves, who directed
Chavez?
Chaves, Chavez, maybe. I mean, usually it's spelled with a Z, but yeah, maybe it is Chavez. Michael Chavez, spelled in an Anglican manner instead of a, but instead of the Latin manner. So he directed The Curse of La Llorona. And that's about it.
Was that a bad one?
That's the one that.
I
heard it was okay. I heard it was okay, but 28%, and a lot of people like. I haven't seen it. Maybe I'll judge it for myself. Maybe I'll watch it one day. We got a big ass TV down here, and we got like a theater set up, so maybe we can watch it. I don't know. But The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. The official trailer, I believe they released one a lot earlier, but given COVID happened and everything, we kind of had to wait to get this. So we're going to give this a watch. We're going to see what we think. Anyway, here we go.
Hey. You okay there? Jesus. I think I hurt someone.
Uh-oh.
This is Ed Warren, here with Lorraine. All right, let's get started.
Residents of Brookfield were shocked this afternoon by the broad daylight murder of Bruno Sauls.
The court accepts the existence of God every time a witness swears to tell the truth. I think it's about time they accept the existence of the devil.
Whatever is going on, whatever happened that day, that was not Arnie.
It's a witch's totem. We think your family was cursed. And that connection's still open.
I'm only interested in reality.
But I can see things that your people can't.
Uh-oh.
Something terrible happened here.
A master Satanist is not an adversary to be taken lightly.
Ooh! I like that. I forget his name, but I love that guy.
She's reaching out to the darkness.
Lorraine, you need to come back.
Is saving him worth everything you have? Because that's what it may very well cost you.
Damn.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm interested in the story and seeing it for the story, but the shots and everything like were pretty cliche horror movie stuff for the most part,
that's what gets me,
the
because
creepiest one was like where the little kid was in the shower and the hand reached over the top.
Yeah.
But it just didn't look super creepy. And I'm worried about it not being super creepy. But at the same time, it could be a good omen because maybe they're not blowing their load of giving away all the fucking scares in the trailer.
And you see, I like
So,
that.
yeah. But if we go watch it and all of the scares were in the trailer and that's it, all we get, like,
yeah,
not looking too good.
No. But
maybe if these were all little tiny like hints of like bigger scares that'll come in the theater. When I say scares, I mean that with quotations, air quotes, obviously, because scares are subjective, like to an extent, and it all depends on how many horror movies you've seen and how desensitized you already are to horror. as well as how much of a feel you start to get for like the surprises and stuff that could be coming. Like, it also depends on the director's skill at playing with it in ways that you don't expect, you know.
Which Michael Chavez, the stuff that I saw from La Llorona, some of it looked all right, but again, like you said, the cliches. That's the problem that everyone falls into with horror films.
Yeah, it's just doing stuff everybody's already seen 1,000 times. But yeah, like, because I always bring up an example, like one of the best like jump scares of all time, in my opinion, was from Insidious.
Yes.
Because it was in the middle of a scene that was in the broad fucking daylight. There was no build up to it. Like, it was out of fucking nowhere. It was like placed perfectly, and it's like you turn and he's just fucking behind the character's head, and it was like, that fucking got me, and like shit doesn't usually get me.
Me too.
Like, I know people make fun of him for being the Darth Maul demon, but you gotta admit that was a good fucking jump scare.
That was a great jump scare. That one and the one from the one with Ethan Hawke.
My other favorite one that I can think of off the top of my head, jump scare wise, was in As Above, So Below. And the reason it worked is because it's the only fucking jump scare in the whole movie. It's like, and it's like 2/3 of the way into the movie, like, and it's just been a creepy, atmospheric, like, you know, endeavor so far. And then all of a fucking sudden they jump scare you, and it's just so unexpected. It got me like really good. It's like, apparently my friend, like Andrew, actually like saw it coming, and he was like, "That didn't get me at all." And I was like, "How the fuck did that not scare the shit out of you? I didn't see that coming at all."
Sinister.
It's like, I thought this was, yeah, dude. Sinister is great just because like it does have several jump scares, but they're unique. And
well, the one with me was the one where he was underwater in the picture, and then in the picture he just like I forget.
The box kind of got me a little bit, even though it was like, that was the thing, is like you could totally see it coming, but for some fucking reason it still got me. And I think it was just the uniqueness of it and the imagery of it. But Sinister is one of my favorite horror films as well. I think it's an incredibly underrated horror film.
Yeah. Well, there was a this is gonna, I might watch this, I don't know, because I've seen basically everything else to do, well, that I liked so far with the Conjuring franchise. Maybe I'll watch this. I don't know. We'll see.
I didn't think I was going to like the Conjuring 1 and 2 going into them either, and I ended up liking them, but they're just based off the trailer. I'm not 100% sure so far, but we'll see, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm still definitely going to see it. Like, and then I'll give an opinion afterwards if we want to do
a
little bit of a take on it or something.
Same. I'll do that too. But anyway, everyone, I think that's going to do it. So I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick. Actually, this made me just want to go back and watch the old ones more than anything.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So I guess we'll see you on the next one. Until then, peace out.